Have you ever stopped to consider that the very drink you pour into your morning coffee or splash over your cereal might be quietly undermining your well-being? Especially as we navigate these golden years for many of us, milk has been a comforting staple throughout our lives, a symbol of nourishment from childhood. We grew up believing it was the ultimate source of strong bones and good health. But what if some of the choices we've been making, perhaps out of habit or simply not knowing any better, are actually contributing to those nagging issues like digestive discomfort, unexpected aches, a bit of brain fog, or that persistent feeling of low energy? It's a painful reality to face, thinking something so seemingly innocent could be working against us. Yet, the truth is, not all milks are created equal, particularly for those of us over 60. Our bodies change, and so do our nutritional needs. And unfortunately, some of the milks commonly found on supermarket shelves can do more harm than good for a maturing system. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on this often overlooked secret. We'll dive deep into 4 types of milk you absolutely should avoid if you're over 60. And then, most importantly, we'll reveal 4 much healthier alternatives that you should consider choosing instead to truly support your vitality and comfort. It's about empowering you with knowledge so you can make informed decisions that genuinely benefit your health. So, make sure you watch right to the very end. Because I promise you, there's something important coming that might truly surprise you and change the way you look at your daily pour. Now, let's get straight into it and talk about the first category of milk that you might want to reconsider. This might come as a bit of a surprise to some of you, because it's something many of us grew up with and probably still consume regularly: traditional whole milk and some other high-fat dairy options. For decades, whole milk was heralded as the perfect food, full of calcium and vitamins. And yes, for growing children, it provided essential fats for development. However, as we age, our bodies process fats differently, and the high saturated fat content in whole milk can become a real concern. When we consume too much saturated fat, especially consistently over time, it can contribute to elevated levels of LDL cholesterol, often called the bad cholesterol. This isn't just a number on a lab report. Consistently high LDL cholesterol can lead to a buildup of plaque in your arteries, narrowing them and increasing your risk for serious cardiovascular issues like heart disease and stroke. It's a silent process, often without immediate symptoms, making it even more insidious. Think of it like a slow, steady clogging of pipes in your home. Eventually, things just don't flow as they should. Beyond heart health, many people over 60 also find that their digestive systems become a little more sensitive. Whole milk, with its higher fat content, can be heavier and harder to digest for some, leading to uncomfortable symptoms like bloating, gas, or even diarrhea. This isn't always about lactose intolerance, though that certainly plays a role for many. Sometimes it's just the sheer volume of fat that your system struggles to break down efficiently. Imagine trying to digest a rich, heavy meal multiple times a day. Over time, that can put a strain on your digestive organs, leading to chronic discomfort. For example, if you find yourself feeling sluggish or experiencing an upset stomach after your morning cereal, whole milk could very well be the culprit you haven't considered. It's not just about the immediate discomfort either. Chronic digestive issues can impair nutrient absorption, meaning even if you're eating well, your body might not be getting all the good stuff it needs. Our goal in these years is to lighten the load on our bodies, not add to it. So, while a nostalgic glass of whole milk might bring back fond memories, from a physiological perspective, it might be doing more harm than good for your precious heart and sensitive digestive system. The good news is, there are plenty of delicious and nourishing alternatives that won't carry these risks, and we'll get to those very soon. Now, let's talk about another milk that often sits right next to whole milk on the supermarket shelf, and one that many people mistakenly believe is the healthier option, especially when trying to cut back on fat skim milk or other very low-fat dairy options. On the surface, it seems logical. Right. Less fat means better for your heart. Less calories. But here's where the surprising truth comes in. When you remove all the fat from milk, you're not just taking out the calories, You're also stripping away essential fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin A, D, E, and K. These vitamins are crucial for our health, especially as we age. Vitamin D, for example, is vital for bone health, immune function, and even mood regulation. And its absorption is highly dependent on the presence of fat. Without that fat, your body struggles to absorb these critical nutrients from the milk, making it less nutritionally beneficial than you might think. It's like buying a beautiful car but forgetting the engine. It looks good, but it won't get you anywhere. Furthermore, to compensate for the loss of flavor and texture that fat provides, many manufacturers add sugars, artificial sweeteners, or other fillers to skim milk to make it more palatable. You might not even realize it because it's not overtly sweet like chocolate milk. But if you look at the ingredients list, you might find added sugars lurking there. And as we've often discussed, excess sugar, regardless of its source, is a major contributor to inflammation throughout the body, weight gain, and can even negatively impact your blood sugar levels and energy stability. It's a vicious cycle. You choose skim milk thinking it's healthier, but you end up consuming hidden sugars that can lead to other health problems, negating the supposed benefits. For someone over 60, managing inflammation is key to maintaining joint health, cognitive function, and overall vitality. So, while skim milk might seem like a straightforward solution for cutting fat, it often comes with hidden trade-offs that can actually undermine your long-term health goals. It's about looking beyond the simple fat content and understanding the full nutritional picture. It's truly a case where, sometimes, less isn't necessarily more. Especially when it comes to vital nutrients, we need to be mindful consumers and truly understand what we're putting into our bodies. Moving on from traditional dairy, let's shine a light on a category that has exploded in popularity in recent years: plant-based milks. Now, many plant-based milks can be wonderful choices, but there's a specific pitfall we need to be very aware of, and that's the sweetened varieties of milks like oat milk, almond milk, rice milk, or even some soy milks. It's easy to grab one of these because they're advertised as dairy alternatives and seem inherently healthy. However, if you pick up a carton and it doesn't explicitly say unsweetened or original unsweetened, chances are it's loaded with added sugars. These sugars can come in many forms: cane sugar, cane syrup, brown rice syrup, agave nectar, or even just plain old sugar. The problem here is similar to what we touched upon with skim milk, but often on a much grander scale. A single serving of some sweetened plant-based milks can contain as much sugar as a cookie or a small soda. Consuming these sugary milks regularly, perhaps in your morning coffee, on your cereal, or in a smoothie, can quickly add up to a significant amount of excess sugar in your diet without you even realizing it. For individuals over 60, this is particularly concerning. High sugar intake contributes to chronic inflammation, which can exacerbate conditions like arthritis, impact cognitive function, and contribute to insulin resistance, raising the risk of type 2 diabetes. Furthermore, these added sugars provide empty calories, meaning they contribute to your daily calorie count without offering much in the way of essential nutrients like protein, fiber, or healthy fats, all of which are crucial for maintaining muscle mass, energy levels, and digestive health as we age. Imagine trying to build a sturdy house with flimsy, non-nutritious materials. Your body needs robust building blocks, not empty calories that can lead to energy crashes and contribute to weight gain around the middle, which itself is a risk factor for many age-related health issues. Always check the nutrition label and ingredient list for added sugars or any sugar synonyms. So if it's not unsweetened, then it's best to steer clear. Your body will thank you for ditching the sweet stuff and opting for something more naturally beneficial. And finally, the fourth type of milk that should definitely be on your never drink list, especially as a senior, is any kind of flavored milk. I'm talking about a chocolate milk, strawberry milk, or any other brightly colored, sugary concoction. While these might evoke fond memories of childhood, perhaps from school lunchboxes, they are essentially sugar bombs disguised as dairy products. These milks are not just sweetened, they are heavily sugared, often containing multiple teaspoons of added sugar per serving. Beyond the excessive sugar, they frequently contain artificial flavors, colors, and other additives that offer no nutritional value whatsoever and can even be detrimental to your health. These artificial ingredients can be inflammatory and contribute to a variety of sensitivities or digestive upsets in an aging body that is often more sensitive to chemical additives. Think about it, you're trying to nourish your body, to give it the fuel it needs to stay strong, vibrant, and clear-headed. Drinking flavored milk is the exact opposite of that. It's like trying to fuel a high-performance vehicle with low-grade, contaminated fuel. It might taste good for a moment, but the long-term effects on your internal engine can be significant. The high sugar content leads to rapid spikes in blood sugar, followed by crashes, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar. This roller coaster of blood sugar can put a tremendous strain on your pancreas over time and is a direct pathway to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Moreover, these flavored milks are often very low in beneficial protein relative to their calorie count and can be devoid of the healthy fats that aid in nutrient absorption. They displace more nutritious choices you could be making. Your body deserves better than a liquid candy bar. It's about making mindful choices that support your longevity and quality of life, not ones that deliver a quick sugar fix. So, while they might tempt you with their sweet nostalgia, remember that your health is far too precious to compromise for a momentary indulgence. Now that we've discussed the types of milk that might be holding you back from feeling your best, let's pivot to the good news. It's not all doom and gloom. There are fantastic, nourishing alternatives that can truly support your health journey in your golden years. Let's talk about the milks you absolutely must choose instead. The first, and a really solid choice for many, is unsweetened almond milk, specifically the fortified varieties. Now, I emphasize unsweetened because, as we just discussed, the sweetened versions are a no-go due to their sugar content. Unsweetened almond milk is remarkably low in calories and carbohydrates, which is excellent for blood sugar management and weight control. What it does offer, particularly the fortified versions, is a good source of calcium and vitamin D, which are critical for maintaining strong bones and preventing osteoporosis, a concern for many seniors. Remember how we talked about vitamin D's importance? This fortified option delivers it in a way that's easily digestible and without excess sugar. Beyond bone health, almond milk often contains vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage, supports skin health, and might even contribute to cognitive health. It's also naturally dairy-free, making it an excellent option for those with lactose intolerance or dairy sensitivities. It has a very mild, pleasant taste that blends beautifully in smoothies, coffee, or with cereal, making it an easy swap for your usual milk. When you're choosing almond milk, always double-check the label to ensure it's unsweetened and that it's fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Some brands might skip the fortification, so being a label detective is key here. Making this simple switch can immediately reduce your intake of unhealthy fats and sugars while boosting your essential nutrient intake. It's about choosing a lighter, yet still nutritious, foundation for your daily routine. Next up on our list of must-choose milks, especially for seniors, is unsweetened soy milk. Again, with that crucial emphasis on unsweetened, soy milk stands out among plant-based alternatives for its impressive protein content, unlike some other plant milks that are primarily water and minimal nutrients. Fortified unsweetened soy milk offers a protein profile very similar to that of cow's milk. Why is protein so important for us as we get older? Well, maintaining muscle mass is absolutely vital. We naturally begin to lose muscle mass as we age, a process called sarcopenia, which can lead to weakness, reduced mobility, and a higher risk of falls. Adequate protein intake is your body's building block for repairing and maintaining muscles, keeping you strong and independent. Beyond protein, fortified unsweetened soy milk is also typically a good source of calcium and vitamin D, just like fortified almond milk. These nutrients are indispensable for bone density and strength, helping to ward off conditions like osteoporosis that can make bones brittle. Some research also suggests that soy may offer benefits for heart health due to its polyunsaturated fats and fiber, and it could even play a role in managing menopausal symptoms in women. Though more research is always ongoing in that area. When you choose unsweetened soy milk, you're getting a powerhouse of nutrition without the downsides of added sugars or the saturated fats found in whole dairy. It's a versatile milk that can be used in almost any application where you'd use regular milk, from baking to smoothies, or simply poured over your favorite whole grain cereal. Just remember to look for brands that are fortified and, ideally, non-GMO if that's a concern for you. But the unsweetened and fortified aspects are the most critical. It's about choosing a plant-based option that truly delivers on the nutritional front, giving your body the strength it needs to thrive. Now, let's talk about an exciting option for those who enjoy dairy, but might experience digestive discomfort from traditional cow's milk. A2 milk. This might be a newer concept for some, but it's gaining popularity for a very good reason. Most conventional cow's milk contains two main types of beta-casein proteins, A1 and A2. However, some people find that the A1 protein can be harder to digest, sometimes leading to symptoms similar to lactose intolerance, such as bloating, gas, and stomach discomfort, even if they aren't truly lactose intolerant. A2 milk comes from cows that naturally produce only the A2 type of beta-casein protein. For many individuals, making the switch to A2 milk can significantly alleviate these digestive issues without having to give up dairy entirely. The beauty of A2 milk is that it retains all the wonderful nutritional benefits of regular cow's milk. It's a fantastic source of high-quality protein, essential for muscle maintenance, as well as calcium and vitamin D for strong bones. So, you're not sacrificing any of the valuable nutrients you'd get from traditional dairy, but you're potentially eliminating the digestive upset. Imagine being able to enjoy a glass of real milk or a creamy bowl of oatmeal without worrying about that uncomfortable feeling afterward. It's a game changer for many who have reluctantly given up dairy. If you've found yourself avoiding regular milk because it just doesn't agree with your stomach, A2 milk is absolutely worth exploring. It allows you to continue enjoying the benefits of dairy, which for many is a familiar and comforting part of their diet. While sidestepping the common digestive challenges, look for it in the dairy aisle. It's becoming much more widely available. It's about listening to your body and finding solutions that work with, not against, your unique digestive system. And finally, for our fourth, must-choose milk. Particularly if you're looking for something that's often easier on the digestive system than cow's milk. Consider goat milk. While less common in many households than cow's milk, goat milk has been a staple in many cultures for centuries, and for good reason. One of its primary advantages for seniors is its unique protein and fat structure. The fat globules in goat milk are smaller than those in cow's milk, which makes it easier for your digestive enzymes to break them down. Additionally, the protein curd formed in the stomach by goat milk is softer and looser, making it generally gentler on the gut. For people who experience mild dairy sensitivities, or simply find cow's milk a bit heavy, goat milk can be a wonderful alternative that still provides the creamy texture and nutritional benefits of animal-based milk. Goat milk is also naturally rich in calcium, phosphorus, and potassium, all of which are vital minerals for bone health, nerve function, and maintaining proper fluid balance in the body. It also contains certain fatty acids like medium-chain triglycerides MCTs, which are easily digestible and can be a quick source of energy. For instance, if you're looking for a milk that's naturally easier to process and offers a slightly different nutrient profile, goat milk could be an excellent discovery. You can use it just as you would cow's milk, in your coffee, on cereal, or in cooking and baking. It does have a slightly different, often subtly tangier flavor profile compared to cow's milk, but many people find it quite pleasant and adaptable. It's a fantastic way to diversify your nutrient intake and potentially find a dairy option that truly aligns with your digestive comfort and nutritional needs as you gracefully age. Don't be afraid to give it a try. You might just find your new favorite milk. So, there you have it, 4 types of milk you might want to reconsider stepping away from, and 4 wonderful, nourishing alternatives that can truly uplift your health and vitality in your golden years. We've talked about rethinking whole milk and skim milk due to their saturated fat content, hidden sugars, and nutrient imbalances, and saying a firm no to sweetened plant-based milks and those sugary, flavored concoctions. Instead, we've unveiled the benefits of choosing unsweetened fortified almond milk and unsweetened fortified soy milk for their lean nutrition and protein power, and explored A2 milk and goat milk as fantastic options for those seeking digestive comfort and traditional dairy benefits without the usual discomforts. Remember, making these kinds of small, informed changes can collectively make an enormous difference in how you feel every single day. It's not about drastic overhauls, but rather about taking thoughtful, manageable steps towards a more vibrant, comfortable, and energetic life. Your health is your most precious asset, and every choice you make about what you put into your body contributes to your overall well-being. By being mindful about the milk you choose, you're actively supporting your heart, your bones, your digestion, your energy levels, and even your cognitive function. It's about giving your body the gentle, effective nourishment it truly deserves at this stage of life. We would absolutely love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these healthier milk alternatives? What has been your experience? Or perhaps you have another favorite milk that works wonders for you. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments section below. Your insights are incredibly valuable to our community, and we learn so much from each other. And if you found this video helpful, if it sparked a new idea or gave you a fresh perspective, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about who might also benefit from this information. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more practical advice and empowering content designed to help you live your best life at every age. Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep nourishing yourself, inside and out. And remember, every day is an opportunity to make choices that lead to a happier, healthier you. Live your best life, vibrant and full of energy, at every age.